you feel after 2 practices?
It's early. A lot of offense in, a lot of things in, and really came back with a veteran group of skilled players and just really wanted to take it to the next level. Really clean first day today. Not the execution that you want, but like the effort, like the attention to detail. Just want to execute the way that we want to every day. So with that being said, it looks like day 2 of training camp, and we'll come back on Wednesday and look to have a better day.
When Sam throws in 3 interceptions like he does today, what do you kind of take away from a practice like that, and what do you have to work on after that?
Just looking at the why, what they were about. One of them was just a bad decision. The other 2, they made great plays, and I don't want him to stop pulling the trigger though. So that's the part about it, is to get to the film room and say, what can we do better there, and how can we help him, and ultimately take care of the football.
Without Justin Davis, is Ronald Jones a guy who assumes a larger role?
Yeah, he, Vi, said they're all going with the ones. Obviously, Rojo is the elder and the one that's played the most and been the most productive out of that group. So he would get the nod as we are in 2 days in the training camp right now. But he's solid. He's been doing great. And all 3 of those top guys, Stephen Carr showing some flashes, Dominique Davis. So feel really good about the depth at running back, the experience at running back, and overall production and talent. So really good group with the backs.
Last year you guys talked about Ronald becoming kind of more complete back.
Yeah.
You said he's added 10 pounds.
Yeah, he's looking great. We're in shorts right now, so we haven't been doing much live contact in terms of blocking and things like that, but his eyes are in the right place, his body's in the right position. I can tell he's gotten stronger, he's more confident running in between tackles. That's good, and his hands are better, so we're excited about what he's gotten better at during the offseason.
What did you learn last year, your first year as an offense coordinator, for fall camp in particular? What did you take away that maybe you do a little bit different this year?
It was different last year because we were in a quarterback competition, and now knowing who your quarterback is, you do more in training camp tailored to him and his strengths, and pushing the offense up to the quarterback and everyone catching up to the talent of the quarterback. And so that's the difference. Kind of 2 different approaches. From last year to this year, you were kind of planning for 2 guys last year, where now you know who your starter is, and you want to get him as game ready as you can before the first game.
Last year you had a starting quarterback battle, now you have a backup quarterback battle. How do you how much different are those competitions?
Different in terms of you can sleep better at night, but those guys are 1 play away, so it's just that serious as a starter. You don't want one injury to cause the team mid-season, and so that's a very serious competition for us.
What are you looking for out of those 2 guys behind Sam?
Consistency, and to show who they are every day. Not expecting them to know it all and do it all, especially Jack being a true freshman, but to consistently show us what you are, so that if need be, and given the situation they're playing, we know what our identity would be as a football team.
Last year Sam was really good when facing pressure. Some of the advanced stats people will acknowledge that his completion percentage when facing pressure was higher than most quarterbacks. Does that give you some assurance with kind of the offensive line being in flux at this point, that he was good
a lot of
in those situations?
A lot of it is because he gets the ball out. He's just a natural. He pulls the trigger. And it's good to have a quarterback. A lot of sacks are won. Sometimes the guys are free, just get the ball out, or the line did do a good job and they got the ball out. So I give credit to both the offensive line, the job they did last year, and then Sam getting the ball out. So that's who he is. We're going to continue to create ways for him to get the ball out of his hand and help us in protection. And but we still have a standard to block him up front as well. I'm really happy about what I've seen the last couple of days from our tackles and guards, and Toa being back at center in terms of making calls and things like that. He's really good at what he does, and so really happy about the depth at the offensive line, and just looking to progress throughout training camp and seeing who's going to be the for sure starters up there, and then how we'll rotate those guys.
You mentioned him getting the ball quickly. Does that help maybe acclimate a line that's inexperienced?
Yeah. Inexperience, experience don't matter. It's getting the ball out is getting the ball out. It is keeping the defense. You got pass rushers that are really good, but they can't be rewarded by sacking the quarterback. It discourages them. And whether it's a defensive coordinator wanting to blitz a guy that get the ball out or whatever it is, it's discouraging when the quarterback gets the ball out. And that's just, something that you want to have.
Did you get to the point last year where you almost wanted somebody to break free, knowing that Sam would beat whoever the first guy was, and you'd be playing 11 on 10?
Yeah.
Advantage? I mean, did you almost like it when they really sent people and you said he's going to beat the first guy, and now he's.
I like pressure. I always like teams that pressure as a quarterback when I played, because pressure is easy. You know, I always liked when people pressure, and I've never had that conversation with Sam. Pressuring is easy as a quarterback, you know. So I don't know if that's how he is or not, but I thought it was easier as a quarterback to operate when teams pressure, because it just came down to like one-on-one basketball. It was like me making a play and my guy making a play.
Because if you beat your first guy, you got 11 on 10, and he's eliminated, and you got more time to receivers get open. I mean, it actually.
We see it as an opportunity. We see it as an opportunity on offense.
And will teams come for him as much, or do you think they might drop back?
I think people are going to call their defense. You know, I wouldn't think anyone would change because they're playing against Sam Darnold. I think teams are going to do what they feel like they need to do to us to win the game. So we're prepared for that. Obviously, we're not in game playing mode yet, but we play a few teams that are going to pressure early in the season, and we'll have a plan for it.